Hi, Stephen. This is Zara. So, like I mentioned, I actually started my own company. It's called Essentially Digital Marketing. I'm actually so excited you reached out. Hope you're doing super awesome. It was an honor to be able to make this quick video for you. So, in it, I'm just going to go through 3 tips that you can do today to start bringing in more traffic and beat out some of your competition online. I'll try to keep it sweet and short. Oh, hey, what is this? Didn't realize that was going to pop up. And I hope you can actually utilize some of these tips I'm giving you here today and put them into action. I totally believe it's doable. If you need any extra guidance, feel free to reach out to me at any point. The only thing I really ask for is that you give me some feedback on this video. And without further ado, let's get into it. The biggest things I want to cover today are content, citations, and backlinks. So first up is content. Content is king. That's basically everything you see here on your page, including the pictures and right down to even what the pictures are saved as. These are the things that the search engine can read and get an idea of what services you offer, the areas that you're targeting, and that'll assist in positioning you in the search rankings. So having really unique, authoritative content and also enough of it that you're actually targeting keywords and phrases that people are searching for is going to be key to success. So it's different with e-commerce, but generally Google likes to see about 1,500 words on a homepage. With e-commerce, we usually go around that sometimes with bringing in blogs to target keywords that way, because a ton of words don't always look great at the front of a homepage for an e-commerce site. So looking at your site right now, I really like how it's laid out. It's really aesthetically pleasing. I love this prayer request right here. That is super awesome. One thing I might mention is just having some sort of call to action right away, like a little form that someone can fill out for a newsletter, stay tuned for new product launches, discounts, coupons, etc. Something that's easily accessible to people without having to scroll all the way to the bottom. Love the layout here, love that you have reviews and that you integrated your socials. A lot of people forget about that. And then jumping into a quick Google search, I just did Christian clothing brand. This is the top competitor that popped up. Generally, another thing you can see here is something called the Google Map Pack. It did not come up for this because I did not put a location, but that is another thing that can bring power to your website, is having lots of citations and many different directories. Citations are just your business, your phone number, and your website in different directories like Yelp, Home Advisor, and things along those lines. I'm sure there's also directories for Christian apparel or just clothing apparel in general. So if I was to put in just clothing, let's say Saskatoon, that should probably pull up a Google Map Pack. So it would be trying to get into something like this. Again, not always applicable for e-commerce when you're targeting all of North America like your site is. Now, I want to just jump into Elevated Faith. This was the top competitor there. Their website also looks gorgeous. I actually really started looking into some of their products and started shopping, which is not my goal. Really love their layout. They've got sticker club right here like that. They've got numerous call to actions with sign up now, become a brand ambassador. Their Instagram is really nicely integrated. And then, they have a little way to get SMS updates right to your phone, which is cool. All their socials are integrated. And they have tons of content just under Our Story, Your Story, Charity Partners, lots more content there. Again, not a ton of word content, so it could be a little bit easier to beat them out with a blog, but I did a little bit of a further analysis, and that's where we start talking about backlinks. This tool here is called Ahrefs. It is a company that buys data from Google and puts together this really nifty analytics. I really like it. It's not 100% accurate. It can, if anything, kind of shortchange what the true numbers are. So I want to talk about backlinks. Backlinks are websites that link back to your website. Here you can see you've got 17 backlinks, and they're coming in from 13 different websites, giving you this UR and DR score. These numbers can go all the way up to 100. So 13 and 0.7. 13 is your power. That is how powerful Google views your website. 0.7 is how much it trusts it. And not all backlinks are created equal. Backlinks that are more relevant to your website and the content will provide more power than backlinks that are unrelated. For example, like an educational school or something along those lines. And then your website is pulling in 14 organic keywords, but you're actually not getting any organic traffic from this. This is one thing I wanted to point out. Flipping over to these guys here, let me go back to their main overview and then we'll look at their keywords together afterwards. But you will see in just a moment that, yeah, here we go. Their UR and DR ratings are silly high, 41, 46. They've got a ton of backlinks, 5.85K coming in from almost 500 different websites. They're generating tons of keywords, 7.1K, so 7,100 there. And check out how much traffic they're getting per month. 22,000. That's actually outrageous. That's wild. So these guys are pulling in a ton of traffic. Jumping into some of their keywords, this is a good little idea of what words they're targeting. So on this left-hand side, you're going to see what the keywords are. Under volume, you'll see the monthly search volume, and then what position they are on the search engines. Unfortunately, when I tried to run this with your website, I have the Lite program at present. It does not let me see the keywords for anything that's ranking higher than the 21st position on Google. But I wanted to use these guys just to give you an idea of things that you could rank for. So jumping through this right here, this column that says KD, this is keyword difficulty. That's how difficult it is to rank for that keyword and get to the top of the Google pages. Some of the nifty ones I wanted to show out were these ones that had scores of 0. They'd be really easy ways for you to get more traffic, even if you get a fraction of this number. So 3,100 search volume, if you have anything along the lines of a WWJD bracelet, and perhaps even creating a blog for your website that can highlight, what is the WWJD bracelet? Why do people love it? What does this signify? How have people found this to be beneficial within their life? Blog posts that then tie into a product page that have like an inner link within your website are super powerful ways to start ranking for some of these easy keyword with low keyword difficulties. Some of the other ones that they're ranking for, you can see they're on the top page for basically all of these things here. And even some of the ones that are actually a lot harder to rank for. So Christian Apparel, 34, that's a pretty tough one to rank for right off the get-go. I personally would recommend trying to aim for some of these lower ones starting out. I know you do offer stickers, so stickers would be another good one to maybe have a little blog page for like back to different stickers, different ways that people incorporate stickers into your life, how you can incorporate, the word of God on things that you see more often, perhaps things along those lines. Another product that seems like another phrase that seems to get a lot of traffic is God is greater than the highs and lows. 0 keyword difficulty, 6,600 in monthly traffic, so that is super rad. All of these over here, that is their branding. I'll skip over that. And then Christian bracelets, if that is something you offer, something you're looking to offer down the line, really low keyword difficulty, easy one to have a blog post, link back to lots of Christian bracelets, etc. And Christian hoodies, I know Christian sweatshirts was another one. I kind of prowled through this earlier. Christian rings, 1,300 search volume, 500 search volume respectively. So yeah, those are a few ideas that hopefully are helpful there. And with citations and backlinks, generally what I do is use something called the copycat method. I would just go in and check out what backlinks that Elevated Faith has and see if I can get similar backlinks, reaching out to different publications that post like Christian apparel brands, having your name listed on there, linking it back to your website, and just going into the backlinks that they have and copying whichever ones that you can. That'll help get you up on the rankings, and I would target some of those organic keywords that are lower in keyword difficulty to get going. Facebook ads is another one that if you do right, it can actually cost very little and provide a really big payoff. That's another thing I don't have time to go into right now, but is another thing I would recommend you check out if you have a chance. And then similarly with citations, I would just jump into whatever the top competitors have and try to get similar ones. So here you can see these are all the different backlinks. They have different DR and URs, so not every backlink is created equal like I mentioned earlier. And yeah, that is basically, I guess, the bulk of everything I wanted to mention with you here today. I hope this video has been educational for you. I apologize that it actually carried on a little bit longer than anticipated, but hopefully these free tips help. If you need any extra love and support, please feel free to reach out to me. I'll include my contact information in the description. And lastly, how impossible would it be for you to help me and provide some feedback on this video and how I did? That would totally be so appreciated. So I look forward to hearing from you, and I hope you have a blessed day. Take care.